Reason for coming back. We just rinsed her out. What we're going to do, as I promised you, we're going to go through and loosen up her scalp a little bit. And you come in a little closer and see. We're loosening up her scalp. And what I'm going to treat her scalp with throughout her whole head. I love this product. Let me show you. This is tea gel. I buy this tea gel. I swear by it. I use it often in my shop. I run out. I use tons of it. And I come back and I buy more. This is actually by Neutrogena. Neutrogena makes this. And this one here is for extra strength. And so every 2 weeks when my clients come in, this is something I like to use on their hair to help control the dander. But I like to add things to it. So this is what I do. I'll pour some in the bowl, which I've already done. And then I will add to it to calm the client down. So I'll add a little bit of, this is lavender oil by Now Products. It's a natural oil. People are more into natural today. So I add a little bit of that to that, just a little bit, because it can be quite strong. Okay, it actually helps stimulate hair growth too, because it does something to the hair and the scalp, but it actually stimulates and also calms your clients down because there's that nice lavender scent. And then if your dander if they want a little cooling to their scalp, I put a little bit of the Now tea tree oil, and I'll just drop 1 or 2 drops in there, because for an adult it's okay, but if you're dealing with a child, then I wouldn't do it, or depending on what they can handle. So 1 or 2 drops of the tea tree oil will be fine there. Then I take that with my brush and I mix all this together with that tea gel oil, shampoo. And then if I find that they need a little moisturizing in their scalp, I add a little bit of natural olive oil and mix that in there with that too to help for a little moisturizing. But I find that the tea gel is one of the best. And they come in 3 different strengths: the normal, the extra strength, and then there's another strength too I've used too. So I'm using that in here probably for about the last 4 or 5 years in here. And my clients seem to be having very good results on different scalp issues and danders and stuff like that. And as long as we do it every 2 weeks, we're keeping it under control. It won't totally get rid of the problem, but it'll actually put it under control. We'll have less dander going on. Also, what I do is I put it in a bowl, and then I will, after I lift up everything off your scalp, I'll take the paintbrush and I'll just go up in their scalp and just paint it right on in there and work it in, just like that. If you notice, I'm working it right up in their scalp. And once I do this throughout the whole head, I will take and massage it in. I'm going to show you right here. Just watch for a few minutes here, and I'll show you what I'll do. If you notice, her highlights came out as we wanted them in a pattern of basket weave, so they're in there. But we're going to change that in a little while. We'll show you that too. But right now we're going to go through here and run this all through her scalp. This is the stuff I swear by. No one can tell me anything different, because this really works. And a lot of times when people are coming in from a long day's work, they're stressed. When you use the lavender oil, it actually calms them right down. It gives them a nice relaxing feeling. Then with the tea tree, a little cooling sensation on the scalp. But be selective and use judgment according to how much you want to use that other tea tree, because it can get quite warm on their scalp, and you don't want their head too hot. Like if you're doing on a child, 1 drop may be good. It depends on the child's condition of their hair too. So I've already straightened her sides out with the perm. I did that in the same process. We got all that straightened up and smooth. And so what I'm doing now is I'm actually just running this through, and then this is what I do. I'll massage it right in her scalp. And if you do this on a regular basis, you will find that your dander will be under control. You will not have those flakes. I'm going to do this again in about another week or so, but I'm going to do it on a dry scalp, and you'll be able to see it a little more. Sometimes people tend to get a little more flaking around the front. What I do with that, with the tea tree, is I use it right here, and I like to put it right there again with my oils. How your head feel, honey? Great. Great. Good. And it'll actually actually smells good. Can you smell that? Mm-hmm. It smells nice, and it's going to feel a little minty on her. Just lightly, not too strong. You're going to massage this through the head. I'm a little heavy-handed, so if some of you can't take heavy-handedness, then don't watch the video. So, my clients don't complain about my heavy hands. They love it. Mm-hmm. So, okay. I'm just going to continue putting the rest of this on here, massaging it through. And the trick of it is, let it sit. Don't just shampoo your hair and say, okay, shampoo done. Finish. Nope. Let it sit. Let it sit on there good 10-15 minutes. Let it work its way through. Let it work for what it's supposed to do. Help control dander. And you're going to massage it right on in her head. Right there. All up in there. All around the back, the sides, and right there in that front. That's where most people's problem is. Right there. I find the biggest dander problems are right here in the dead front and right here in the crown. People seem to have a lot of flaking right there. So you know what? You can control that. Just use your tea tree. I think you'll love this stuff. This one's the extra strength, as I told you. I add a little bit of lavender oil to it by now, and a little bit of tea tree by now. Just a drop or two. And then you're going to continue to work this through. So what we'll do is we'll work this through, and we'll come back, and I will show you the next step to finishing up her color.